Matt, shall we get into some Bond Spring Summer action?
Yeah, so what's your first pick, Pete?
Okay, so I've gone for a couple of Rogers and one Daniel, so I'm going to break them up. I'll first go into the Rogers. Live and Let Die, the blue double denim, sky blue denim jacket with the high-rise blue denim trousers when he's just had his way with Rosie, and he's he's walking around quite fly, I think, isn't he?
Yes, he
In this
is.
outfit. Now you hate this outfit, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's one of the worst outfits that James Bond has ever worn. I might put that's very close to the bottom.
I know. I think I might have even chose it because I know it gets a rise out of you. But I think he just looks, he looks so carefree in this outfit. Like he could almost wear it and just say, "Do you know what? I can get away with anything." That's almost the reason why I like this.
Would you wear this outfit?
Oh goddamn yeah! I would wear this all day long. I'd absolutely wear the shit out of this outfit because, look, remember the interview that we did with David Reeves? Is it David Reeves?
Right, David Reeves.
Now, in that interview, he said that Bond should reflect the times. So, like, if we had a modern day Bond, there's no reason why he should be wearing a Sean Connery style high rise trousers and all that sort of stuff. He needs to reflect the times that he's in. It's the most important thing that an artist, a tailor, or an actor could do. And I think Roger, wearing that outfit, is just cementing himself in the 70s, saying, I'm Roger Moore, I'm James Bond, I can wear what the fuck I want, and it's accepted because it's the 70s. Deal with it.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I do think that a lot of Roger Moore's suits, while we see them as very 70s today, they were very tame at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
This was not. This was just full on, leisure suit, full on this, you know. I don't know if because I don't think of James Bond with this type of
You can't
outfit.
go. I know you
I,
can't.
I can't.
You can't sign up to this. I
It,
know.
it's not Ian Fleming for sure. I mean, maybe Ian Fleming would have worn this kind of thing if he was still around in the 70s. He was very into his leisure wear.
Yeah.
He would. I don't know if this would have been his type of thing. He would have at least worn a collared shirt underneath that jacket.
So anyway, that's my pick. I've got some pictures I pulled from the thunderballs.org website, which is the picture archive. So we'll put those on the show notes. And there are some good pictures of him in this double denim suit. But Matt, over to you. Your first pick for your spring summer Bond.
So my pick would be something that is also controversial, but something that I sort of took the place of this in Roger Moore's other Bond films, which was the safari suit. Now, my favorite safari suit of his is the Octopussy safari suit. I feel like that one is the most refined. It just looks so elegant. That tan color looks fantastic on Roger. It just, Frank Foster tailored that so perfectly.
Mm.
And so for me, that is one of the best summer outfits of Bond, because obviously that's something that you can only wear, well, when it's very, very hot out. You're not going to wear that in cold weather. You're not going to wear that you're not also going to wear that in a temperate climate. That's definitely the kind of thing that would. I mean, I also think I like the one in Octopussy because he's wearing it when he's being hunted on a safari.
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah.
That is just, it's the perfect place for it.
He is
I
the
mean,
game, isn't he?
well, he'd been known for the safari suit for such a long time, and finally, the safari suit's last appearance
Yeah.
is on a actual safari.
That's a great tie-in. And so Doug Hayward would have done that?
No, no. Well, Frank Foster made the safari shirt,
The
the
shirt.
top.
Ah, okay.
They wouldn't have made the trousers. Someone else would have, possibly Doug Hayward, possibly Bermans and Nathans, the costumer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I just love that scene because it tries to cram as many Roger jokes in as well, doesn't it? With the
It's a
Tarzan
fun.
screen and the telling the tiger to sit.
They went a little overboard there,
Yeah. No, I'm with the
but
economy tour. So,
it's a fantastic look, though. I think that is the best safari look of the Bond series, and I think it counts as a good summer look
that's a good one.
if you're in the right place. And I don't know if it would have been as appropriate in San Monique or Jamaica, but
I
That's
like
more
it.
of like it's not as much of a like resort look.
Mm.
Because Roger Moore is definitely going for a resort look in Live and Let Die
Yep.
with your outfit,
Yeah.
which was what Sean Connery was always doing in his warm places. Whereas I guess the safari look was really when Bond was deep at work in the jungle.
Yeah, I really dig this look as well. I think that's a great shout. I don't know how maybe we put it out to the listeners at the end and they can do a vote for the top three. I mean, we're just going to mention some really great outfits that we like, but other people, like at the end of the winter wear, right? I had so many people saying, "Oh, you didn't mention this outfit, you didn't mention that outfit." I was like, "Oh, well, we could do a whole another 5 different podcasts."
Yeah. So what's your next one, Pete?
So I'm going to go for Daniel Craig rocking up to Nassau in Casino Royale. So when he first gets off the plane, he's wearing this suit, and now I don't particularly dig the suit that he's wearing, but as soon as he gets to is it the One and Only Club?
Yes.
Is that the name of the club?
Yeah.
He's removed the jacket, right? And he's just wearing the shirt. And as he does up his shoelaces, the German golfers come in with their cartoonish outfits, and he then reverses the car into their car, and he's in, right? He's in. So when I was watching Casino Royale and the DVD commentary, I hadn't really picked up on this shirt before, but Lindy Hemming said that this is the first time that we see Daniel Craig tailored in the whole film. And that shirt was specifically made. They had the epaulets on the shoulder to make him look like a security guard, and there was some texture in the shirt, so it didn't look like just a very plain white shirt that would probably be missed. It had to kind of show up a little bit, and it just sat very well on his bicep as well. So he does look pretty in shape, right, when he's
He
in that
does.
shirt.
I mean, when I see that shirt, it just kind of makes me think of Fleming.
Yeah.
I mean, with the short sleeve shirt, just that very tropical look going on. I think Fleming would have liked that shirt.
So I'm really digging that shirt, and plus I think he's so cool in that scene, the way he just waltzes into the security's office. If that was you or I, Matt, we'd be like, "Fuck, how do you work the DVD player? I don't know. Where's the CDs? I don't know. Fuck, they're coming. Shut the door." But he's like, he's got all the time in the world.
It's a great outfit. I do like the suit, despite those very wide leg trousers.
Yeah, I just think it's not the fit that I would. Maybe the wind caught it. I don't know. It just looked a little bit oversized for him.
Yeah, it's not what we're used to today.
Yeah.
I still like the style of the suit. I like the peak lapels. No, and actually when you see him walk off the plane there, it reminds me of the of Roger Moore walking off the plane in Rio in Moonraker.
Oh yeah.
He's in that open necked the suit with the open neck shirt. That was like the first time that James Bond ever did that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a great. Daniel Craig's doing the same thing that Roger Moore was doing there. Arrives in a warm place, dressed in a elegant suit for the tropics.
Yeah.
It looks great.
It does. So Matt, what's your second pick?
So I'm gonna pick another gray suit, but mine's the famous 3-piece suit in Goldfinger.
Ooh.
That's a summer suit, just even though it's a 3-piece. It's the fabric is lightweight. It has that light, the light color, the relaxed check. And I mean that's one of everyone's favorite suits in the whole series.
Have you got this suit?
I do not have that. I have another Glen check suit. It's actually, and it had, it's actually quite a similar style as well. It was a ticket pocket.
Does Mason and Sons do that suit, or did they do that in their ready to wear?
I don't know if they do it right now. They might still do it. I can't remember if they still have a ready to wear Prince of Wales check suit. They might still have one in the gray. I'm not sure. Theirs also might be a little darker, but I have to check on that.
And poignant as well, Matt, because obviously the passing of Tanya Mallet recently, so that ties that in as well, sadly. And Shane Rimmer as well, that we lost in the last week, which is really. I was thinking maybe for this podcast, do we do a little section, an obituary section? and even morbidly, I thought of a really good theme tune for it, but it's probably not appropriate.
Oh yeah, it's a bit too soon. We're still, I mean, we're still sad. We're gonna be sad for a long time about those two,
Yeah.
especially Shane, his huge contribution to the Bond series.
Yeah, right. And just going through his IMDb earlier as well, he's in everything. Star Wars. He was in the Bourne films. He was in Batman Begins. He just had such. I mean, as you know, small character like bit part roles. Really, nothing too fleshed out. But he was always going to be the guy from Spy Who Loved Me in my eyes, because that's immediately my go-to.
Yeah, when you see him in the Spy Who Loved Me, I mean, he's been in two Bond films before that,
Right.
but then they finally gave him a proper role in the Spy Who Loved Me.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not just like answering a phone.
Yeah. Anyway, sweet dude. Sad that he's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah. So,
Move.
so your last one, Pete. What's that?
Okay. My last one. It's going to be a Roger again, and it's just going to be a very simple V-neck blue tee and what look to be cream to off-white linen trousers that he wears in Corfu in For Your Eyes Only. So this is the scene where he's just about to be pulled into the water with Carol Bouquet and circulated around and having the sharks attack him. So I guess the reason why I like this is because there's a lot of pictures that I see of this particular scene just before he's going to get pulled into the water. And he just looks almost Christopher Reeve-esque. He's got that tiny kind of quiff curl going on in his forehead. He's in
Yeah.
great physical shape. He's embracing Carol Bouquet and reassuring her in this paternal way, almost saying, we're not dead yet. And I just thought he looked the absolute nuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks great. Thing is, I guess that outfit, I'm not even sure if that's what the context of him wearing that outfit truly is. If was that T-shirt, was he wearing that T-shirt underneath the that underwater suit in the submarine?
I think he was, yeah, because that's
I
when
don't
he
know.
was captured,
Can
right?
we see it though, and when he's wearing it with in that?
Uh,
I mean, obviously the trousers he's not wearing in there.
yeah, maybe. I'm not sure I can't remember the transitions from the scenes, or whether we catch that just before we get to see the Prestige. But I just thought also how cool it is, right? You'll be standing on that ledge. Half of you must be thinking, this is actually going to be quite cool. I mean, I'm not too up for being eaten by sharks, but getting like zoomed around, she's quite hot. I'm tied up to her. We're going to be scooted around in the water. If you weren't in absolute peril and about to die, you might think this is actually a ride you'd probably pay for in some water theme park.
Yeah, yeah. The shirt is. I mean, I think it looks good on Roger, just despite him, he's getting on in years. It still looks good on him, that T-shirt.
Yeah, I think it does.
And I guess they put him in that because it's not, it's not like he's not wearing a fancy shirt, and he really should not be wearing one of his fancy Frank Foster shirts.
And also, they had to show off a cut, I guess, to lure the sharks. So something had to be short-sleeved. So he had a bit of blood running from the tricep then. So that's mine, Matt. Those are all my three cards on the table. Do you want to finish it off?
Yeah. So my last one. Yeah. So I feel like I had to choose one of Sean Connery's casual outfits from Thunderball, because those are just, I think, the best summer casual clothes in the series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I really like. I think a lot of people. One of the favorites out there is the striped camp shirt in Thunderball that he wears with the chinos when he visits Largo's home.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
mean, Connor's just so cool in that scene. He's at the villain's lair. He knows this is the villain, and he's not nervous or anything. He's so confident in this outfit. I mean, I would not wear the sandals. I would probably replace the sandals with like espadrilles.
Yeah, I agree.
Otherwise, the trousers and the shirt, they look perfect on him.
Yeah.
Connor just looks perfect. Even with that toupee, he still looks perfect.
Do you think he actually shoots that thing for real? Because he goes, right, pull, and, it looks terribly difficult, and poof, and nails it. But he shoots from the hip. He doesn't eye it up at all, does he?
No, it's this. I mean, I don't think that would. I don't know if that would work in real life, but
I'm wondering
it
if
works.
someone
It
else
works for
shot
James
it,
Bond.
like off shot. If someone else like shot it, or if he
Well,
actually did shoot it.
Connery himself. I don't
Yeah.
think. I don't think he ever had a. He probably never had a loaded gun on set.
Well, I'm gonna have to watch the DVD commentary. Someone out there knows whether he shot that damn thing or not.
No, well, Connery himself didn't shoot it.
No, you don't think?
No, they would never. They don't give actors loaded guns.
Mm, true. Oh well. Look, in my mind he shot it, but I always blur the lines between fact and fiction when it comes to Bond.
Yeah, no, I think he's that. That's a great scene.
Great shout, Matt. Okay, some really cool outfits in the mix there. So we'll, I guess we'll leave it to the listeners. I mean, you guys can write in. We've got a link on your website, Matt, where people can write into us, right?
Yes, we always put a link to that in my show notes on the blog.
Yep, and we don't have any listener mail this week, but if you do want to get in touch, it's normally through the blog, which is Matt's blog at bondsuits.com, and it's what's your email, Matt?
Well, my email is matt@bondsuits.com.
Sure, and if people want to get in touch, then email there with the heading
Listener mail.
listener mail. Okay, I was going to say something very rude, but no. There we go.